Welcome to Around the World on 8 Plates. In this series, we're going to visit different countries and introduce these countries to you by providing information regarding itinerary. We're also going to teach you how to cook signature dishes from these countries and interview locals from these countries so that you can have a better understanding of what these countries are all about. So join me, your host Jojo Tang, as we go around the world on 8 Plates. Presented to you by National Taiwan Normal University Common Core Education Committee Foreign Language Education Division. Last season, we went to 8 countries. Then we started season 6 by visiting the country of Jordan. Where are we going next? Let's find out using the Honey Monologue.
Hello everyone, we're traveling around the world again. Where are we visiting? Well, here's a clue for you. So, my brother asked me to buy a football jersey recently. A football jersey. Jersey. Doesn't that sound like the name of a country? Jersey, DRC, Jersey. Well, it does, doesn't it? Well, if you still can't figure out where we are going to the country of 3, 2, 1.
Today, we will introduce a 4-day itinerary for a beautiful country with an even more memorable, long name, the Democratic Republic of the Congo. Its short name, DRC, may be catchier, but maybe the longer name is easier to remember. We will also learn about DRC's geography and history. We will also cook a dish from there and interview someone who has lived there before. Our itinerary first takes us to Kinshasa, the capital city of the DRC. Then you will have to take a domestic flight to Goma International Airport and stay one night in Goma for the last 2 days. We continue our journey by going to Virunga National Park. So let's go! Once you reach DRC's airport, what's there to do? Well, you will first go to Kinshasa, the capital city of the DRC. Our itinerary in Kinshasa involves going to a monument. Visit the Congolese Soldier Memorial because this place is a tribute to all the soldiers who have fought for the country throughout its history. There was a statue of King Leopold II, the ruler of the Free Congo state from 1886 to 1908. This guy, he's from Belgium. However, they got rid of this statue in 2005. Why? It's history time. It was taken down because he had the Congolese people supply labor, rubber, and ivory to his business. And this was done through rape, arson, mutilation, and murder. These are the reasons why the statue of King Leopold II was erected for less than 24 hours. Now, back to the Congolese Soldier Memorial. Sometimes, leaders from this country use this place to deliver speeches. It is said that the energy from the monument gives people who deliver speeches here the ability to not have butterflies in their stomach, to not be nervous, and to not experience stage fright. Before going on with the trip, here is an interesting fact about Kinshasa. In Europe, Vienna, Austria is just a few kilometers from Bratislava, the capital city of Slovakia. Just like Europe and Africa, Kinshasa, the capital of the DRC, is only 7 kilometers from Brazzaville, the capital city of the Republic of the Congo, another country. However, traveling from Kinshasa to Brazzaville may not be as convenient. The most convenient way is to travel 20 minutes by ferry. There had been plans to build a bridge between the two capital cities, but some people got rid of the plans. The good news is that talks have begun once again, and as of 2024, it is expected to be completed in 4 or 5 years. On the second day, take a 3-hour flight from Kinshasa to Goma. And if you have time, go to Lake Kivu, one of the largest lakes in Africa. Tourists can go fishing, swimming, and island hopping. What's more special is that underneath the floor of the lake is a big collection of methane gas. And scientists believe that if an earthquake hits or if a volcano erupts, methane gas can be released and suffocate all animals living nearby. Although Lake Kivu is not directly connected to it, we must still talk about the Congo River, the river with the second largest flow in the world. Therefore, when the river rambles, people feel dread and apprehension to cross the river. Even if it has fast-moving waters, the Congo River has been very important to the people because of the following reasons. First, food. The river provides fish to the people. It also provides water for farmers to plant banana, sweet potatoes, and yams. Second, transportation. Because land transportation in the DRC is not developed, many people travel using the river. In fact, the river provides 14,000 kilometers of waterway. Finally, power. The hydroelectric potential of the Congo River is about 1/6 of the world's resources. However, only some parts of it have been used. Now, for the last 2 days, it's time to explore the rainforest by heading to Virunga National Park. You will have to wake up very early and have breakfast. Tourists are divided into groups of 8, and while this is happening, local dancers and singers will entertain you. The hike will take 5 hours and you will see gorillas in their natural habitat. Of course, try to look for other animals such as elephants, and it's geography time. Did you know that the Congo rainforest is the second largest rainforest in the world after the Amazon in South America? We can say that the vast majority of people in the DRC do not live in a dry place. In fact, with almost 200 centimeters of rain every year, it is a place with the highest precipitation in the world that also has the world's highest number of thunderstorms. Another interesting fact about the DRC is that it is bisected or crossed by the equator, just like Kenya, Kiribati, and other countries we have already introduced. No wonder it has so much rain and a big forest. Now for the last day, go to Senkwekwe Gorilla Orphanage. Most of the gorillas that lived there lost their parents because of the civil war or because of poaching. Right now there are 6 gorillas living in the orphanage. One of the more famous gorilla residents is Yalala. She was trapped by poachers and one of her legs had to be cut off because of the snare. The good news is that poachers are becoming more and more afraid. In fact, Matabishi, a young male gorilla, was dropped off close to the park by poachers who were afraid of being caught. As a conclusion, let us talk about or mention why the DRC is a very special country. It is the second largest country in Africa. Although we only explored a small part of the country, it already offers so much treasure. Can you imagine what other treasures we can find if we explore further? For more information about this country, go to the next part. And we will have a postcard to show you more information about the DRC. To learn more, read this country profile in the form of a postcard. Now let's go to the special guest appearance. By welcoming our special guest for today to talk about this country even more.
My name is Rajdeep Dalmia. I am from India. I am 28 years old and I have done my undergraduate study from Indiana University in informatics and economics, and I'm pursuing my master's from New York University in project management. Currently, the work that I am doing is that I am handling a tennis team in India. So there's a league called Tennis Premier League in which 8 state teams compete for the championship title, and our team is called Hyderabad Strikers. So I'm managing the team with our other partners. Apart from that, I have a restaurant in Lubumbashi, Congo, which I manage. So I travel between India and Congo for work.
Oh,
And
okay.
the US for my studies.
So you also have a restaurant, an Indian restaurant in the DRC?
Yes, so I have a restaurant in DRC, but it's Indian and Congolese food, and we're going to be expanding into continental as well.
Okay, okay. So like, why did you choose the Democratic Republic of Congo? Like, of all the
My
places.
father has been my father has been based in DRC since 20 plus years now. He has a mining company in DRC. So growing up, I was also there for my middle school.
Okay.
And so I'm very accustomed to the place and the location, and I have grown up there as well. My father currently also habits there, so it's our second home to me.
Yeah.
And that's the reason why I chose to go with DRC, because there's a lack of Indian food and good restaurants in a country like DRC, which is still in the growing stage. So we thought it would be a good place to start a venture in that field.
I see, I see. And if like people visit the DRC, like what places can they visit?
So if they visit DRC, I think one of the best places to go is Kinshasa, which is the capital city of DRC. It has the highest population compared to the other parts of DRC.
Yes.
It's very developed. There's a lot to see in terms of just malls, restaurants, cafes, just seeing the local culture.
Mm-hmm.
Apart from that, there is the city called Lubumbashi where I stay,
Yes.
where I'm from. It also has a lot of good restaurants, clubs for children and for adults to visit and spend time. A lot of parks as well.
Okay.
So yeah, these two places from my experience, I would say, are worth visiting.
And like from Kinshasa to Brazzaville, have you done that trip before? It how long does it take? It's like really close to each other, right?
Yeah, it's not too far away. You do have to go by flight for convenience. It would take around 2.5 hours to travel.
Uh-huh.
DRC as a whole is not too big of a country
Okay.
to travel within.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for your time. I really appreciate it. So, like, I really appreciate it because my students will know more about the DRC and its culture, and they will learn that another country exists.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think DRC is one of those countries in Africa which is not really explored that much. I think people go for businesses, but for other purposes like tourism or just exploration, it's not really explored as much. But I think it's a good country for anyone to visit
Yes.
and experience once in their lifetime because it has so much to offer.
Uh-huh.
So many people from other parts of the world are coming for businesses, for expansion, to see what they can do to develop the economy of the country as a whole.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you very much. When I'm done with the video, I'll send you a link and then you can take a look.
So do you want it to be a video interview instead? Do you prefer that?
I don't mind it being a video, it's either way, whichever is more comfortable for you.
I think we're done with the audio one. So this is alright.
Yeah.
Okay, but if you want to...
We've learned all about the country, it's time to start cooking. Today, we're going to prepare a signature dish from the DRC. Let's see how it's made. To prepare this dish, let's go through the list of ingredients first. For the list of ingredients, you'll need 8 cloves of garlic, 2 tablespoons chopped ginger, some green onions, 5 cherry tomatoes, half a carrot chopped, cilantro to taste, thyme, dried thyme to taste, salt to taste, black pepper to taste, 250 grams of milkfish or any other kind of fish, and the juice of half a lemon. Please note that you will also need some banana leaves or aluminum foil. So let's go to the first step. The first step is to chop the vegetables, which includes the carrots, tomatoes, garlic, ginger, green onions, and cilantro.
So the next step is you have to score the fish. What does scoring the fish mean?
Well, scoring the fish means to make some superficial or not deep slices on the surface of the fish so that when you cook and marinate the fish, the flavors will go inside. Now for step 3, marinate the fish with some lemon juice or calamansi juice, and also don't forget to season the fish with some salt, pepper, and thyme. Now for the 4th step, wrap everything in either a banana leaf or aluminum foil. So unfortunately, I didn't have banana leaf because today it's a typhoon day. So first, layer the aluminum foil with some vegetables, and then place the fish on top, and then finally cover the fish with all the remaining vegetables. And finally, use a grill, heat the grill, and cook the fish on the grill and cook for 15 minutes, turning on both sides. And there you have it, the recipe for today, liboke, from the Democratic Republic of the Congo. If you need more information or a written recipe, please continue watching. Now, in case you need it, here is a written recipe for today's signature dish. Where are we going next? Stay tuned as we once again travel the world, learn about the culture of another country, and go around the world on 8 plates.